IPMNation.com.
Alright, this is Illitant,
This is Eddie
and you're listening to Local Outbreak
on IPMNation.com.
on 100.1 The Planet.
Welcome, everybody, to Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet. This is Matt from IPM Nation, and we are, of course, at the studio, as we are every week, at 598 Main Street in downtown Laconia. Come check it out if you haven't yet already. TheStudioNH.com is the website. Come on down, say hello to Melissa. She'd love to see you. Like I always say, please support not only local music, but local businesses as well. And we have joining us this week a hip-hop artist named Illitant. How are you, sir?
I'm doing pretty good.
And with you is, of course, the guy behind the label, Syndicate Records. Eddie is with us. How are you, sir?
How we doing today?
Good, good. And you guys have, it's timely that you're here because this week on, was it Friday or Saturday? When's the 12th?
Friday.
Friday. You got a big, what's Friday all about? What's going on Friday? It's a big day.
Friday we have my first EP release. It's going to be released worldwide. We've been like 5 years in the making on this. And
wow.
So it's about to, it's going to hit pretty hard.
Yeah.
Put a lot of work into it, a lot of time into it, and it's just, it's good to actually finally see something happening with it. So
nice. And it's coming out on Syndicate Records, obviously.
Yep.
Yeah. Cool. Well, why don't we start with a track and then we'll come back and chat. What do you guys want to play to open?
Let's play Raw.
Raw?
Should be track number 1.
Okay. And this is from the new release?
Yep.
And what's the EP called?
The EP is called Forget Me Not.
Forget Me Not. Okay. And this is Raw from Illitant here on Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet.
Look, it was a big portion of my life when I thought I was gonna give up on this. I almost did. Then I realized one thing. Yeah, I'm raw. You can tell by my actions. There's no need for the acting. Raw. All I want is lights, camera, action. People at my shows living it up because we so raw. You can tell by my actions. There's no need for the acting. Raw. All I want is lights, camera, action. People at my shows living it up because we so raw. I keep playing with these rappers like they just want the fame. They be hungry, got an appetite for spitting crack bars. Act hard, see your afterlife. The real deal up in this shit, get to acting right. My potency's atrocious, keep your mind open. Hoping this is fine, don't be joking. Every line is a dopey ish. In this broken biz, I don't wanna sign to no crooked empire in the sky, but I'm provoking it. Let me shine in my hoodie with the issue blaring. I don't feel the pressure yet, unless pressure's your girl staring. I want all around the world tours with some loose cannons. Sold out shows like, boy, we made it, there's the plane landed. Got my team and everyone around me rooting, dog. Spread my name around the planet, shooting for the moon is all I've done. So many collabs, it's about time that they move along. Now give me recognition for my motherfucking music, I'm raw. You can tell by my actions. There's no need for the acting. Raw. All I want is lights, camera, action. People at my shows living it up because we so raw. You can tell by my actions. There's no need for the acting. Raw. All I want is lights, camera, action. People at my shows living it up because we so raw. The game been changing for a while, man. This shit just went awry, but in my mind I'm compiling a style that will ignite a fire higher than never rest. I'm back now with a flow hotter than fire's red. Put me to the test, I guarantee I'm hitting top scores. It's that type of issue that make you lose it, leave your top gone. Feel like I'm walking on the water with no socks on. Homie, this a hit, I think we made it like some top dogs. Independent, keep the business in the team though. Sinking rap careers like Jordan hitting free throws. Boy, I ain't ishing you, we bout to take the East Coast, then on to the West Coast. Boy, I'm hitting Reno, playing the tour in every country, they gon' let me in. To all the people telling me I fail, you now irrelevant. Next year, you gon' see the bracket that they set me in. I'm lighting up this fire just so I can toss your record in. You can tell by my actions. There's no need for the acting. Raw. All I want want is lights, camera, action. People at my shows living it up because we so raw. You can tell by my actions. There's no need for the acting raw. All I want is lights, camera, action. People at my shows living it up because we so raw.
Such a thing. Harta de parte de Jorge. It's possible. Harta de parte de Jorge.
IPMNation.com.
Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet. This is Matt from IPM Nation. We are here with Illitant, who's got the new EP dropping this week, and of course Eddie from Syndicate Records. And how did you two guys connect?
Oh boy, it was actually through my dad. I guess my dad was working with a man that Eddie knew, and Eddie had been talking about music and whatnot, and how he wanted to manage artists and stuff. And my dad kind of called him out, and he told him, hey, you should listen to my son. My son does some pretty good music, and yes, he showed Eddie some music, and it took right off from there. So
cool. Now, is Illitant the first one on your label, or?
Yeah, he's the front runner.
Cool.
He's the main guy. We actually co-own the record label together.
Oh, excellent. Good.
So
Good.
I run the business aspect of it. He
Yeah.
does the music aspect of it. We actually have 2 other artists on our label,
Yeah.
but he's the main one right now. So
Okay.
that's my main focus is him right now, getting him out there, and then bringing the other 2 along behind him.
Yeah. So when did Syndicate Records start? How long has that been going?
Well, it's been an idea for about 5 years.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
And this year we made it a reality
Yeah.
because we're tired of these mainstream record labels putting out these garbage rappers that have no lyrics,
Yeah.
no passion. He's got passion. Illitant has passion in his music. He's got lyrics,
Yeah.
and he don't play around.
Yeah.
And we've done a lot of shows where we haven't seen a dime. We pay $250, $300 for 8 minutes.
Wow.
It's time for that to change here in the state.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. So 5 years. So that's what you meant by the 5 years in the making.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. What went into that? I mean, was there a lot of preparation in terms of figuring out what to do creatively, or more preparation on the business side of launching a label and all that? Or what?
I think there was a lot of preparation on both sides. I mean, I've written well over 150 different songs, but
Wow.
I mean, we wanted to I wanted to do something different on this for my first EP.
Yeah.
So I mean, I've released a lot of singles, but it wasn't anything I felt was up to par with what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And we recorded the first song for the EP, and from there I had to continue to try and outdo myself because the first song was just so good, and I was like, oh man, I can't let that just sit like that. So
Right.
now I had to outdo myself on every one. So there was a lot of preparation of taking songs out that I didn't feel were gonna make it, or trying to work and kind of tweak other songs to make them sound better. So I mean, there was a lot of preparation on that. There was also a lot of preparation on coming out with the label.
Yeah.
Because obviously, I mean, this was our first time ever doing this, so there's definitely a lot of preparation to get the label running and trying to figure out where we wanted to go, like what line we wanted to walk along, so that we didn't want to step on any toes or anything doing this. So we really had to think about what moves we were going to make.
Yeah. Now, is everything that you've recorded and released previous to the EP, is that all available online, or only some of it? Or because it sounds like some of it you might have pulled if you weren't happy with it.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the songs that I have on there, I mean, I own rights to a lot of them, but not all of them.
Yeah.
So a lot of them are just on like free free sites and whatnot that I can put
gotcha.
music on. But
Yeah.
like on my Reverb Nation, everything on my Reverb Nation is all paid for. I own
Oh,
pretty much
cool.
everything on there. So
Yeah. You were going to say something, Eddie?
I got lost in my train of thought. No, but back to your previous comment. When we first started working together, we were aiming to trying to get signed to a major record label.
Yeah.
And then I came back and realized, why not do it independently so we make the money
Right.
instead of the money hitting 3 or 4 different hands before it touches us.
Right. Yeah.
We make the money. Yeah, it's going to cost more money in the beginning, but in the long run, it pays off. We are not supporting rich people.
Right.
We're taking care of our own.
Yeah.
So I think that was the smartest way to go.
Yeah.
definitely.
Well, because we live in an era where you can do that, with the
Oh, yeah.
internet. It really, like when I was a kid, it was, I mean, I'm older than you guys, but when I was a kid, it was the only way to do it was really to get signed to a major label, and then you release a full-length album once every 2 years, and then you
Yeah.
go on tour, and then you release another one and whatnot. Today, there's a million different ways you can do it, and a lot of artists are very successful and end up making a lot of money doing it independently because, once you sign to a major, they kind of own you.
Yeah.
God, I've heard some horror stories, and I'm sure you have too, of artists who will record an entire album for a major label, and for whatever reason, the label shelves it, and then it just never comes out, and you don't even own the rights to it. You can't even...
Yep. You can't do anything with
You
it.
can't do anything with it. It sucks. So I think you guys are on the right track.
Yeah.
And
For example, one of our favorite artists, Hobson.
that happened to him?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
With Ruthless Records.
Yeah.
They signed him to a contract for a $500 signing bonus, put him on the shelf.
Wow.
Sat for 3 years.
I didn't know that. Yeah. Yeah.
And now look at him.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We don't want to
Yeah.
go through that.
Right, right. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, and I think too, and I've heard a lot, this isn't an original thought, I've heard a lot of people say this, but that one of the, really in this era, the best way to get, if you want to get signed to a major, the best way to do it is just prove to them that you can do it on your own.
Yeah.
And then let them come find you if they're interested, because you can chase them all you want, but it's
Yep.
tough, and it's always been tough. But now, they don't want to, there's no artist development anymore. They want you to be ready. They don't want to put any money or resources into you. They just want you to be ready, and they just want to market that release once it comes out, and that's it.
Definitely.
So yeah. So I think you guys are on the right track. Do you play a lot of shows, or
I did in the past. I haven't done a show in 3 years.
really?
Yeah, I've just pretty much just been trying to hone my writing and trying to get better at wording things, and
Yeah,
so I've kind of taken like a 3-year hiatus.
yeah. Is that hard? Like, does that require some discipline to resist?
Oh yeah,
Going out and
it
playing?
does,
Yeah.
definitely. I love doing shows.
Yeah, yeah. Wow. Now, so on the 12th, so that'll be your first show in a long time then.
Yeah,
Wow.
it'll be the first show in 3 years.
Wow. So we should talk about that, where that's happening, and
Yeah,
all
that's
the details.
We're going to be in Rochester, New Hampshire, 38 Milton Road, Gary's Restaurant and Sports Lounge. Let everybody know that tickets are available if you go on to Syndicate Records. That's SYNNDICATE Records with a Z. That's on Facebook. Or you can send me a text at 352-454-6002 for tickets. They're $10 a piece. At the door, they're $15. We got VIP that includes steak tip, dinner, a haddock dinner, or chicken dinner for $40. You get to meet with the artist, get your pictures taken, autograph. That's what we got going on. It's also his birthday too. So
Oh, wow. Cool.
yeah, we're gonna have albums there for sale. So yeah, it's just
those will be $15.
yes. So it's gonna be a happening show, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't wait.
Who else is playing?
Oh, we have Original Soldier from Interstate 95 Records. We also have Z2 Music Group from Chelmsford, Massachusetts. And we have a couple of guest artists that will be performing as well. So,
Yeah, cool. All right. No, that'll be So that's going to be at Gary's. And is it all ages or is it 18
21 plus?
21 plus.
Yeah,
there.
got to
Okay.
put that in there. Sorry, I apologize for leaving that out. Yeah, it's a 21 plus event. Once VIP is 4 to 7 p.m. The doors open for the show for 7 p.m. So
Yeah.
make sure you get there a little early.
Yeah, cool. Well, let's play another track from the new EP. What do you guys want to play next?
Let's play 1, 2, 3.
All right, so this is 1, 2, 3 from Illitant. What's the name of the EP again?
The EP is called Forget Me Not.
Forget Me Not, coming out Friday the 12th, 2016. All right, check this out.
One, making every line here count. Two, all I do is smoke it by the pound. Three, hit it when the bass drop down. You can't comprehend or make them turn the music up now. Like one, making every line here count. Two, all I do is smoke it by the pound. Three, hit it when the bass drop down. You can't comprehend or make them turn the music up now. I'm taking number 1 back, number 3 down on that list. I'm the hottest in the state. Go ahead and Google all my issues. Got you haters falling down like an earthquake hit. Shake your head at me. Nah, you don't know where I've been. My position in this team has been the top. Man, I'm cooking up these lines so we can rock while these haters sit and watch me. Patience just ain't been a band of mine. I crucify these rappers and I call it hammer time. My personality split like a bad relationship. The other half just wasn't good for me. I'm settling for this. I'm a G.O.D. with rap though. All this knowledge at my fingertips. Once was just a troublemaker, then I clicked with syndicate. If that wasn't making moves, and I don't know what I've done. All I know is I've been seeing clearer since I caught the sun. With this power that I hold, been a level competition. Take my spot back at the top. You gonna give me recognition. Ignition and one, I'm making every line here count. Two, all I do is smoke it by the pound. Three, hit it when the bass drop down. You can't comprehend or make them turn the music up now. Like one, I'm making every line here count. Two, all I do is smoke it by the pound. Three, hit it when the bass drop down. You can't comprehend or make them turn the music up now. What's your proposition, man? I keep these dollars on lock. Followers keep following. I keep my birds in a flock. Popping bottles in the back room right before the shot time. Paparazzi popping pictures all around the clock. Yo, life is but a dream. I keep my conscience in my microphone. Lot of rappers spitting in the dark. That's why my lights are on. Itching for my spot, so I'ma give them hydrocortisone. Jumping back and forth between the spots like the border's gone. You probably wish that I would stop and let you beat me. Chances of that happening are slim to none. I mean, geez, if you had the skills to make it there, you wouldn't need me now. All I do is spit truth in this game, no way to leave me out. Trouble is, I'm making rappers quit without a second thought. So far in the making, I think I forgot what step I'm on. Beast mode all the time. Waited till my record drop. My flow is so aggressive, ain't no doubt it's gonna hit the top. And one, making every line here count. Two, all I do is smoke it by the pound. Three, hit it when the bass drop down. You can't comprehend or make them turn the music up now. Like one, I'm making every line here count. Two, all I do is smoke it by the pound. Three, hit it when the bass drop down. You can't comprehend or make them turn the music up now. I got money on my mind like a billionaire's accountant. Funny how you claim to be the one to put me out in. Now I'm on my own with more tracks than I can count. Man, you haters bite my style like Dracula the Count. Can't immortal with my technique. My skill gon' let your set bleed. Wield this mic like sword and shield to any trying to test me. Now let's be as civil as we can before I empty my arsenal of literature, lyrically envied by every MC ever making ends meet. I definitely got more flow going than a jet stream. I'm popping up in every conversation like you met me. Claim to be your idol, you named everyone except me. Did I be the bomb? I detonate on any artist flow. Park myself in front the soundboard and go for overload. Waiting for the DJ's thumbs up. He say it's hella dope and I just made a hit. My dealer called me on my telephone. I'm done.
IPMNation.com.
Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet. This is Matt from IPM Nation, sitting here at the studio in downtown Laconia. with we have Illitant with us and Eddie from Syndicate Records. Actually, they're both from Syndicate Records. And what do you guys? Talk to me about influences, like who you guys listen to and what motivates you.
I have a lot of different influences.
Yeah.
I grew up listening. Obviously, I mean Eminem was big in with me growing up. So
yeah.
I listened to a lot of Eminem when I grew up. I mean, now I've kind of leaned more toward underground. I listen to a lot of Tech Nine, a lot of artists from Strange Music.
Yeah.
Listen to a lot of Hobson, and it's kind of the reason why I started kind of going into underground is because of the fact that a lot of underground artists are doing it independently, and I'm seeing the success that all the hard work they're putting in and how it's paying off for them. So, I kind of figured why not do that. And not have to deal with anybody else. So,
yeah.
But I mean, I listen to a lot of Tech Nine, Ritz, Cess Crew, Stevie Stone. Listen to a lot of Strange Music artists.
Yeah, I was gonna say a couple of those names I don't even recognize. So that's
yeah.
But I think the underground stuff, the independent stuff, is so much more interesting than what you hear on 94.5 or whatever. Because once it goes through that major label meat grinder, it all kind of starts to sound alike, like it's all produced by the same dudes or something.
We were actually just talking about this.
Yeah.
Yes.
What about you, Eddie? Who do you like?
Well, I'm a 90s kid, so Tupac, Biggie, Bone Thugs. I like lyricism. That's what I like, and he's a lyricist.
Yeah.
Illitant is a lyricist. I listen. My passion is words.
Yeah.
You got to make sense and follow the beat.
Yeah.
If you can't do neither, I don't listen. Right. So I don't listen to mainstream rap anymore.
Yeah.
It's gone downhill, and the millennials are the ones that support it.
Right.
It's
like they can't tell the difference between, generic and original anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's honestly, to me, it's sad to hear. People now, they're saying, "Oh, I idolize this artist and this artist," but in the end of the day, it all comes down to they're all biting each other's styles and everybody's sounding the same, and you can't really tell who's different from anybody else. So
yeah.
I like the originality of people that work in the underground, people that they write and record their own stuff, and they don't have to make their stuff sound mainstream.
Right.
like Immortal Technique.
Oh yeah.
That's just a name. He's considered as the king of the underground.
Yeah.
He doesn't hold any punches at all.
Right.
He speaks how he feels about today. And he'll tell you today's mainstream rap is horrible. It's horrible.
Yeah.
If Tupac and Biggie were alive today, they would be disappointed. They're probably turning in their graves right now on what hip-hop has gone to.
Yeah.
No words. You can't understand a word they're saying.
Right. That's true in a lot of cases, yeah. So what's the process like as far as recording? I mean, do you have producers you work with, or are you self-produced, or what?
I've tried making a lot of beats. It's just really time-consuming.
Yeah.
Yeah. With the fact that I like to pump work out. I don't like to, sit there and let it, So I work with
beat shoppers.
Yeah.
I've been getting a few beats from this guy Jay Urban. He makes some really, really good beats.
Yeah.
Downtown Music. I've been working with a few of them. I think this whole album, I think I have 3 beats from each producer on it.
Oh, okay.
So, and I have a variety of different kind of styles of beats on here.
Yeah. So for people who don't know, because a lot of people don't know how this works, so there are people in hip hop who they just produce beats basically, and then you can purchase them and you can. I know with some you can purchase a license to use it.
Yeah.
With
you can lease them or.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Lease.
Yep.
Or you can pay them a flat rate.
Yeah, you can get an exclusive right, and that way you own all rights to the beat.
Yeah.
So if you buy a lease, you can we did a lease for a beat and we own it for a year.
Oh, okay.
But the producer still retains rights to the beat, so we can use it for one commercial use and whatnot. And
interesting.
And then if we go over that, we have to, buy the upgraded lease for it.
Yeah.
But we're thinking, like within a year, like we can sell up to, I think, was it 2,500 copies?
Oh,
And make profit off that.
okay.
So what we're trying to do is off the, we have beats on here that we have only leases. So we're going to try to make as much as we can off the album sale and whatnot. So it's on that one commercial use.
Okay.
And obviously the ones we have on here are different. But
Sure.
once we make the money off that, we're just going to buy exclusive rights to all the beats that we have on here. And
Okay. Now, so in theory, once that lease is up, if you just let it lapse or whatever, like the lease is up on a beat, you can no longer sell
yeah.
what you've done with it,
Yeah.
but you can still use it, right? I mean, it's
Yeah.
not like you have to. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not like you have to pull it down from everywhere.
No, oh man. No,
that would be a nightmare.
No, we're hoping to have the money to just outright buy the beats.
Yeah. So in business terms, it's an investment.
Definitely.
You're investing in your music by purchasing the beats. Yeah. I've always been interested by that aspect of it. When I first learned, that's what you can do. I was like, oh, that's interesting. I think I'd stumbled upon it online. I'd stumbled across, this was years ago, I stumbled across a website, this producer who was selling beats, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. And then I explored it more, and with interviews too that I've done over the years with hip hop artists, and it's like, oh, there's actually a lot of producers out there who produce beats, and
I was honestly pretty surprised at how many there were.
Yeah.
Because we go on, we use SoundClick a lot, soundclick.com.
Yep.
And I mean, that's where, I found out about J Urban and Downtown Music. And so I started using a lot of their beats. But I mean, there's like hundreds and hundreds of producers on there. So
yeah,
it's just a matter of finding the right one.
Wow. Yeah. No kidding. Do you find that have you gone to the same producer for more than one?
Yeah. Multiple times.
Yeah. Cool. Now, so do you have anything where you've used your own beat, or because you mentioned it's kind of difficult?
Yeah. I mean, I had FL Studios for a while, and I was working with that, trying to figure out how to do it. But I mean, I can get like basic beats down, but I mean, I need like keyboards and MIDI pads and stuff, and I don't have any of that. So it's just kind of trying to work with what I had at the moment, and I don't know, like I know how the beat should sound, I just couldn't get it there. So
right, yeah, exactly. Now, Eddie, do you do anything musically? Do you perform at all, or are you just running the business?
I just do the business aspect of it.
Yeah.
But I did have a conversation with the artists on my label. When the thing does blow up, I'm gonna record country music.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. I'm a multi-diverse guy. I listen to rock music, country music, hip hop.
Yeah.
Hip hop, country rap. I listen to everything.
Cause and Effect leaps to mind. I just recently kind of got it. That maple syrup song. That gets stuck in my head. Jen made pancakes the other night because I kept playing that song. I'm not kidding. She got it stuck in her head. I swear to God. Maple syrup. Maple syrup. Yeah,
it's awesome.
Me. Yeah. So you're interested in getting into that?
Yeah, I had a few friends of mine tell me that I should get into doing some kind of country music.
Yeah.
He's got the raspy and deep voice for it.
Yeah, no kidding. Right?
Yeah. So I'm like, right now I'm just gonna focus on the label.
Yeah.
Getting it out there, getting the artists out there.
Yeah.
Getting them the money they deserve.
Yeah.
And then deal with me later on.
Right, yeah.
So,
yeah.
And that might change later on. I might just stick with doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah. At some point, though, being around creative people and working with creative people, you're gonna need to scratch that itch eventually.
Yes.
It happens to everybody. You gotta.
But I'm not going to put a lot of money into it.
Yeah.
I'm just going to record my thing and just put it out there under a different name. Ain't nobody going to know who it is.
Yep.
And see what happens.
Yeah. Cool.
And if it grows, it grows. If it don't, at least I made an effort.
Right. Absolutely.
That's what I tell everybody. Chase a dream. Don't give up.
Mm-hmm.
It takes time.
But
keep chasing it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, we've been at this 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's...
it's finally coming together.
Yeah.
I cannot wait until this EP is worldwide on Friday.
Oh, yeah. Where will people be able to get it?
Google Play, iTunes.
Deezer.
It'll be on Deezer, which is through Cricket, Spotify, Pandora.
Yeah.
If they want an album, they can go into Best Buy and request it.
Cool.
And they'll order it for them, and
So you
they'll
got the
get it.
bases covered.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, good.
You know,
We did a lot of research before we even attempted this. So.
Yeah, that's good.
We
That's
make
good.
sure that when we do what we do, we hit a home run.
Yeah.
It's not like get to first base and stuck.
Yeah, that's good. No, you guys are smart. Because obviously, I mean, we've all seen a lot of guys who don't do their due diligence, and
It's all research.
And they end up putting all their money into it, and they don't go nowhere. So.
Yeah, exactly.
And we got a lot of money involved,
Yeah,
so what's
there's a lot of
going
money
somewhere?
Yeah. We were talking outside too about you got a charity show coming up. We should definitely mention that.
Okay. There's this organization called Hope for New Hampshire Recovery. You know, when I came back to New Hampshire, I didn't realize how bad the heroin in this state was.
Oh, yeah.
I did not notice. And I've lost some friends to the drugs, and so has Illitant.
Yeah.
So, I mentioned to him, hey, why don't we do a charity event? Because we support New Hampshire. We're a label in New Hampshire. Why not put New Hampshire on the map and get them the help they need?
Right.
So there's this organization called Hope for New Hampshire Recovery.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I had a meeting with them, gave them my idea of wanting to do a charity benefit, a concert, a dinner, guest speakers, and they were like all for it.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's not I'm doing it on behalf of them. We're teaming up together.
So they're actually involved.
Yes.
Unlike, I won't mention names, but unlike another ill-fated event
Yes.
that
we've
heard about a lot lately.
Yes. And I had a meeting at Capitol Center for the Arts, and it's a potential success there.
Yeah.
Excellent. It'll be advertised. I'm thinking we should come back and discuss it more.
Yeah.
When the date's in play and everything like that. It'd be interesting.
So you don't have a date for it yet?
Oh, I'm aiming for October 20th.
Okay.
That's my goal date.
Yeah.
And just see what happens.
Yeah.
There's a lot of work behind organizing a charity benefit.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of work behind it. A lot of people don't realize it takes a lot of headaches.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
a lot of headaches.
Ibuprofen.
Oh, yeah.
And you got to do a lot of talking.
Yeah.
A lot of footwork, going out to these small businesses and sharing it with them and getting them on board.
Yeah.
To make it happen.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's what I'll be doing throughout the weeks.
Cool. All right, good. Yeah, we'll definitely have to have you back on before then we'll get you, we'll do another one the week of to really kind of pump it up or the week before or something. Yeah. No, that's good. And to be able to do it at the Capitol Center, that's great.
Yes, it was an amazing appointment that I had with them. They're very professional people.
Yeah, good.
Oh, and the inside, if nobody's seen the inside, it is gorgeous.
Yeah. I have been in there, but I don't. It's been a long time because I think they did some remodeling, didn't they?
Yes, they upgraded a lot of things.
Yeah, so it's probably even nicer than the last time I was there. I don't think I've been there in years.
Oh, they have a suite connected to the Capitol Center for Performing Arts that you could actually lease out.
Yeah.
And stay there.
Oh, no kidding.
And it is gorgeous.
Oh, wow. Oh,
it's
that's
like a
cool.
$1 million apartment.
No kidding.
Oh, yes.
Oh, wow.
There's no wallpaper. There's this one part of the room that it looks like wallpaper around the border.
Yeah.
All hand painted.
Oh, no kidding.
Oh man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh. Very nice. Very nice. Well, let's play another track from the EP, Illitant. What do you want to play next?
Let's play Get It In.
Get It In. All right. This is Get It In from Illitant. Brand new stuff here on Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet.
Yeah. They say that teamwork makes the dream work. Yeah. That's what we do. Illitant. Syndicate Records. 603. Yeah. Okay, let's get it in. All around the clock trying to get it in. Got money on my mind, I'm seeing Benjamins. Ain't no paper trail except the money spent. Oh, we on our own. We get it in. Haters want me to lose. I've been chillin', saying no can do. Sippin' liquor out the bottle, man. I'll be chillin' with some models on a beach in Cancun. Big blunts rolled up, smoke blowing out the window. Man, it's been the same old stuff. You know we rippin' on that endo. Y'all don't know this my ish. I'm flowing so slick, you just might slip a diss, man. They've been saying I'm in for so long that I started believing that ish, man. I feel that I'm spitting the sickest shit written. Don't care who you dissing, you dissing to me. Yo, I'm dropping the hottest, no way you can top it. I hit like atomics, your vision is weak. You ain't got the product, no room for a profit. I flow like a faucet, you better use caution whenever I'm on it. You know that I got it, no matter the topic. I'm killing your logic, beast mode. Off with me now, say that you got it, I'm running this town. Boy, you don't up with this, I've been so up in this, homie, your only direction is down. We all around the clock trying to get it in. Got money on my mind, I'm seeing Benjamins. Ain't no paper trail except the money spent. Oh, we on our own. We get it in. We all around the clock trying to get it in. Got money on my mind, I'm seeing Benjamins. Ain't no paper trail except the money spent. Oh, we on our own. We get it in. Killing rap is my forte. People always said I fall short. Wait, that ain't a joke about my stature, is it? All this time I've been sitting like oy vey. One more day in this board game. Move the pieces little by little, ignore change. Man, I've been trying to do it in the worst way. All I know is how to write and make a voice break. They say the choice is yours, man, it's your fate. So of course I might have to make a course change. You've been expecting anybody to endorse me. I'm a force on my own, made my own lane. Now let's pick it up a little, I'ma take it to the top. Quick to get recognition, I'm never gonna stop. It's obvious people are gonna play till I drop another track, knowing that this shit is gonna pop off like a ballroom brawl. Too much hype to let the stardom fall. I'm a Spartan who sharpened his jargon, punkin' with hard and departed artists who heartily started sparking the art on the market. That's why I've been so real and they know it, bringing the skills and reputation of a poet, blow away out of proportion. Hate who I've been forcing the music in the speakers, make it sound all distorted. I'm a master of my craft, see by my work. Never take a break till I sleep in the dirt. Homie gotta eat, but my peeps coming first. Eat, sleep, and breathe every beat in the verse. Don't compete with elite, you will see what you're worth. When the beast's gonna feast, if you're weak, you get murked. More money on my mind than the screen on the earth. If you with me, then you with me, boy, putting in the work. Cause all around the clock trying to get it in. Got money on my mind, I'm seeing Benjamins. Ain't no paper trail except the money spent. Oh, we on our own. We get it in. We all around the clock trying to get it in. Got money on my mind, I'm seeing Benjamins. Ain't no paper trail except the money spent. Oh, we on our own. We get it in. Yeah, you know how we do. Illitant, Syndicate Records, 603. We out.
IPMNation.com.
Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet. This is Matt from IPM Nation. We're here at the studio in downtown Laconia. Been chatting with Illitant and Eddie, and Illitant has a brand new EP dropping. Well, when you hear this, it'll be Friday the 12th. What's the name of it again?
The name is called Forget Me Not.
Forget Me Not. And by the way, now, Eddie, did you want to mention any of the other artists who you're working with, or is it too soon? Or?
Well, it's fine. I can introduce them. We got one artist by the name of RDM.
Okay.
He's out of Massachusetts. He currently lives in Manchester right now.
Oh, okay.
And then I got Noble from Concord.
Yeah.
You know, he's originally from New York.
Okay.
But he's currently living in Concord. They're up and coming artists. Well, Noble's been in the game a while, but he's been on the back burner, so he hasn't found anybody to work with.
Oh, okay.
See, the two artists I picked up are not all about money. They're all about music.
Yeah.
That's their passion.
Yeah.
So I'm down with that, but I'm put money in your pocket too.
Yeah.
You know, just be loyal to your craft.
Right. And
That's
it
what
takes-
I tell people. You
takes time.
you call yourself an artist. Take criticism
Yeah.
and be loyal to your craft.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And now, are you looking for, if someone's interested in sort of not applying, but submitting something for consideration to be on your label? Are you accepting submissions?
Yeah.
Definitely.
We'll get this team as big as we can get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I mean, basically, what I'm looking for, working with artists is, I want you to have something that's catchy,
Right.
You know, something that's going to grab people's attention.
Yeah.
Because I mean, not only am I looking for like marketable music, but I want to see a marketable name. I want to see a product. I want to see something you can bring to the table.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. And what's the? We should mention the website again for people looking for that.
Well, that website would be Syndicate, SYNNDICATE, records with an S @gmail.com.
Okay, cool. And it's easy to find you guys on Facebook.
Yes,
which
and
is
if
good, yeah.
and if it's hard for them to memorize the email, they can always text me at 352-454-6002, and I'll send them all the information they need.
Cool. Okay. And where's the best place for people to go online to find about Illitant specifically?
I can pretty much be found everywhere.
Yeah.
If they type in Illitant on Google, ILLITANT, you'll get my Reverb Nation, my SoundCloud, my Facebook. I do have an illitant.com, but it's not 100% up and running right now. So,
okay.
But yeah, you pretty much find me everywhere.
Cool. All right. And we should mention that show again, Friday the 12th.
Yep.
At Gary's
Restaurant in
Gary's
Rochester, New Hampshire, at 38 Milton Road. $10 a ticket, $15 at the door, 21 plus, $40 VIP from 4 to 7. Like I said, if you're interested, hit me up, 352-454-6002 for tickets.
We still got quite a few tickets, so I mean we've sold a big portion of them, but
yeah.
there's we still got a pretty good chunk of them to sell. So
Cool.
if you guys want them, hit everybody up.
Cool, yeah, and I know Christian Urban's going to be there, and he's going to record, and so
Yeah.
we'll be able to use that for a future show here. So that'll
Yeah.
be great. That'll be
Oh,
great.
yes.
Yeah,
It's going to be an awesome show.
I wish I could be. He actually asked me if I wanted to go and we'd do something there live and whatnot, but I've got another show
Yeah.
that night already. But I do want to see you live at some point. Absolutely.
Definitely.
So support what you guys are doing, and congratulations on the
Thank
EP and everything that you guys are doing. That's awesome.
It's been hard work.
Yeah. Well, you're approaching it the right way though, because
yeah.
not everyone, like we were kind of talking earlier, not everyone accepts it's going to be hard work. They think it's
Yeah.
just going to be glitz and glamour and
Oh, yeah, they think they're going to get money right off the
Yeah,
bat. They're going to
that's-
get rich quick.
yeah. It's like I always say, everyone wants to be a star, but only as long as it's easy, you know,
Yep.
and they don't
Oh, yeah.
they don't understand what it takes.
It is the truth.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, what do you guys want to play to wrap up the show?
Should we do the collab?
All Alone
Yeah.
with Illitant and
Illitant
RDM.
Okay. All right, it's called All Alone.
Yep.
All Alone, yes.
All right, check this out here on Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet.
Yeah. Illitant.
RDM
Syndicate Records.
2016
603.
781. Yeah,
It's about to get wild.
they don't even know.
Yeah.
We got this, man.
It's gonna be a good year. Yeah. Going hard with everything I do. Never second guess it, I just bump right through. And these lines you find I'm true. I'ma get it hands down, there ain't nothing you could do. Who knew I'd be a menace in my neighborhood? White boy, kill it, everybody know my flavor good. I ain't taking time trying to shine, boy, I be up should. Need to understand, I'ma stand like no other would. This shit's been life for me. I never knew nobody that could write like me. Kill bars till I ain't got no more life in me. I'ma fight till I bleed when I write and speak, man. For a minute I was lost in the ranks. Gave up everything to hip hop, just saying. I'm all in or nothing. doing it, no, I'm not fronting. I mean what I say, you can take it to the bank. Man, this shit gon' bang so hard. Everybody thinking it, oh my lord. I've been doing it a long time, since before anybody knew I drop rhymes. Now it's critical, I gotta keep the pressure on them. Every session I just seem to get better for them. It's evident I gotta give me a shot and let me rip it up. A prodigy dodging me, obviously just ain't enough. Dog, my patience is thin, no I won't give in. Without dope I've been, I'll invoke this pen with the notes I blend. Hoping you realize how much dough I spent just opening for these mainstream acts. Never paid me back or gave me jack, so I chase these facts with a bottle of Hennessy and an eighth like that. Going aping everyone so you can play this back. We on our own, nowhere to go. But I promise that I gon' make this everything we want and more. Whoa, we on our own, nowhere to go. But I promise that I gon' make this everything we want and more. Whoa, we on our own, nowhere to go. But I promise that I gon' make this everything we want and more. Whoa, we on our own, nowhere to go. But I promise that I gon' make this everything we want and more.
He said that we're on our own, spitting our thoughts from our very own dome. Keeping it real, this is not just for the fears. We around here all alone. You know the deal, I'll be killing the subliminal, holding on to my minerals, keeping myself away from the motherfucking criminals. Trying to keep my head up while I keep to my visuals. Killing microphones is my ritual. Keeping my problems minimal while I keep writing to my instrumentals. I don't even know what else to tell you. I'm one extremely emotionally messed up fellow. Better yet, yes I do. I'm coming through when my music only speaking truth. Every verse that I design, I'm writing fine lines, taking my time in this booth, coming live straight to you. If it wasn't for Illitant coming through and killing it, then I wouldn't be feeling this. Reading back these rhymes that I spit, I'm feeling the ish as long as I keep up with it. I've learned 2 artists is better than 1 for this biz. So here I am taking care of this. No time for games, it's time to take a risk. Music is life and I am the lyricist. Real Don Marino, keeping the virus to fire, reaching all the way to the stars and even brighter. Killing instruments is my type of fire, burning hotter than Illitant's make up lighter. In due time you realize I'm one hell of a guy, but by then it'll be too late. It's the end. I think it's time for us just to say goodbye.
We on our own, nowhere to go. But I promise that I gon' make this everything we want and more. Whoa, we on our own, nowhere to go. But I promise that I gon' make this everything we want and more. Whoa, we on our own, nowhere to go. But I promise that I gon' make this everything we want and more. Whoa, we on our own, nowhere to go. But I promise that I gon' make this everything we want and more.
IPMNation.com.